Hey guys, so we are here in our part two for the IELTS speaking part two tips. That sounded very redundant. All right, so we are down to number four. So use your 1 minute wisely. You will have 1 minute to prepare before you start talking, and you will not have enough time to write full sentences. So it is recommended that you just really write down your keywords. And these keywords should guide you through your talk, and it will help you think if you're not able to think of your answers or your ideas in that case. So please try to do that one. And actually, having this strategy will also help you because you will know exactly what to talk about, and you will be able to make a clear plan using short notes and your keywords. Next, our personal experiences are best, but telling a lie is okay too. So, the best answers are always about things you have actually experienced in your life. You will be able to describe these things in much more detail, and you will also be able to talk more, let's say, coherently about them. So, students tend to be more confident talking about real experiences, and this helps them with their fluency and their pronunciation. However, some of the cue cards will ask you to talk about things you might not have experienced at all in your entire life, so it is fine to lie. The examiner will never check your answers, so you don't need to worry about that. So, yes, so you don't really need to worry if it is the truth or not. However, they might ask you some follow up questions, so you need to be prepared for those. And I think in my experience, the best strategy is to use real life experiences. So first, let's say add first your experiences and then add in some lies to help you answer the questions fully. And always remember, if you're able to use your imagination, then that would also be very helpful for you. All right, moving on. We are at number six. So this would be about expanding your ideas. So it is much better to, let's say, fully expand each main idea than rather than to simply, let's say, state lots of main ideas and not being able to develop them at all. So this will help you give more impressive answers, and it is also better, yeah, to use your time or better use of your time. I think it is much easier to think of few relevant ideas and then just try to develop them rather than to think about lots of different ideas. So just remember, when you are practicing, a good way to expand your ideas is to use the who, what, why, where, and how. So this will help you, let's say, quickly and easily develop your main ideas, and you will also get used to the grammar structures needed to do this. You can also use your senses to help you use a wide range of vocabulary. So think about how things looked, sounded, smelled, and tasted. You obviously won't be able to talk about all of these things for every topic, or you would sound a little strange if you're going to describe how a book tasted. But you will normally be able to use two or three of them. So while practicing, you can use a dictionary to help you describe these situations or these sensations, and then try to expand your vocabulary. All right, next, we are down to our last tip. So, mistakes are okay. So, actually, everyone makes mistakes, especially when it comes to, let's say, grammar and vocabulary. So, every time, let's say, I make a new video, it actually takes longer time to edit out the mistakes. But that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. So, even students who get a band score of 8 or 9, they make small mistakes. This is totally understandable, and you should therefore not panic when you make a mistake. Okay, so I have listened to many students who are halfway through their part two questions, and then they made a small grammatical error and they completely lost their way. And of course, their score will really go down. So being nervous and stressed actually affects your ideas and your pronunciation, also your fluency, and normally it leads to further grammar mistakes. So when you make a mistake, simply forget about it There is nothing you can do about it. Don't panic and just continue. All right. And all in all, just really do your best when you're going to have your IELTS speaking test. So thank you and see you in the next videos.